But is it possible that in the final moments of the finale, we can hear from Ahsoka and Rex, and we hear one of them narrate a bit? Just like that, the Clone Wars ended, everything we knew had changed forever. Hey fellow Force users, what is up? It's AhsokaTanoFan and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm wearing all black today because I sense the dark side. I feel it. I really do. A new clip of the upcoming episode, Season 7, Episode 11, Shattered, dropped not too long ago, so I have not seen it yet. So let's get right to it. Let's look at it and do a reaction and review. Looks very imperial, like almost. Kind of like the Empire.
Something on your mind?
As a Jedi, we were trained to be keepers of the peace, not soldiers. But all I've been since I was a Padawan is a soldier.
Well, I've known no other way. Gives us clones all a mixed feeling about the war. Many people wish it never happened. But without it, we clones wouldn't exist.
Well, then perhaps some good has come from all of it. The Republic couldn't have asked for better soldiers, nor I, a better friend.
Oh my goodness, so cute. Oh. Okay, yeah, that was pretty cool actually. And good points on for the both of them to bring up there. For one, Ahsoka saying that Jedi are supposed to be keepers of the peace, not warriors. And I remember that her and Barris actually spoke about that back in season 2, I believe it was, for brain invaders, and they were having a discussion about that. Yeah, it just kind of another example of how the Jedi have kind of maybe lost their way and how the public views them, how they're supposed to be versus how they actually are. And perhaps that's why a lot of people kind of lost faith in the Jedi and then ultimately are not super upset when Order 66 does happen. And it's kind of sad to hear almost Rex talk about the clones and how they wouldn't exist if it weren't for the war, and he and Ahsoka being friends, because this whole time the clones' purpose has really been to serve the Republic, you know, and to fight for good in the galaxy. And it's just so sad knowing that in a matter of moments all of that is going to completely change, right? Throughout this whole series, they do a really good job at humanizing the clones and making them seem more than just subjects serving the Republic. And Order 66 is almost a reminder that despite all of that character development, their ultimate purpose is to just be programmed to kill the Jedi anyway. We almost forget that they're programmed to do that because they don't seem like programs during the series. So that part is kind of sad with what Rex is saying. From the Ahsoka novel and Rebels, it seems like Rex does not turn against Ahsoka. So I'm wondering if he already removed his chip. I don't think that we saw that in the series. But if that's the case, then he wouldn't turn against Ahsoka, I don't believe. So I'm curious to see if they address that at all in this episode. And then, of course, Rex and Ahsoka saluting each other was really nice to witness. It just shows how far their friendship has come from the Clone Wars movie to now. You know, he kind of saw her as like this snippy Padawan, and who's this girl and who does she think she is, to now they have such a deep respect for one another. And you know, both their lives are about to change actually. Ahsoka just got her clone unit and now she's gonna have to kill them. Oh well, it was nice while it lasted. That's probably gonna weigh really heavily on her. Of course, I'm very curious to see how Ahsoka reacts to all of that, but I'm also curious to see how Rex reacts to it as well, seeing what his brothers will do, and knowing that Fives was right and knowing that Maul was right. That is not going to be easy for him, I can imagine also. I'm also wondering how far away from Order 66 we are from that clip. That clip seems to me like it's probably towards the beginning of the episode. I don't see Bo-Katan there. So I'm wondering if she stayed behind on Mandalore to maybe rule there, because we know that Vizsla is dead, and then Darth Maul is captured, obviously, and that was, you know, the ultimate mission that Bo-Katan had for Ahsoka, is to help her regain Mandalore. And so now that that's done, I assume they parted ways at this point. Maul's on the ship, obviously. Yeah, it should be interesting to see if he works with Ahsoka and Rex when Order 66 is declared. He won't escape with them. He'll probably have his own escape plan, but I think that when Order 66 is declared, probably he'll help the two of them fight off all the clones. That would be absolutely epic. I would love to see that. I like the title Shattered. My first obvious thought is, you know, everything is just about to break and come crumbling down because of Order 66. And I actually think that some of the imagery in the animation from the previous episode, The Phantom Apprentice, kind of reflected that. You know, the glass shattered when Ahsoka and Maul were about to duel one another. And at the very end, when Maul's captured, you kind of see Ahsoka looking up at, you know, the shattered glass where Maul's ship was waiting for him, and then you have that light shining through, you know, almost symbolic of what's to come. Everything's about to shatter and turn upside down, but then there's still that light, that glimmer of hope at the end, and we know in the end, you know, balance is brought to the Force. Yeah, so overall, really nice clip, very heartwarming. Again, love to see Rex and Ahsoka's relationship and how far they've come, and I assume that they're still gonna fake their own deaths. I know that was in the Ahsoka novel, but they have also changed parts of the Ahsoka novel compared to what is shown in these episodes, so I don't know if they're going to do the same thing again. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Any predictions for the episode coming up? Again, do you think that Maul will work together with them, initially at least, and then kind of pull another General Grievous and go on his own way? Do you think it's possible that in the final moments of the finale, we can hear from Ahsoka and Rex? Like maybe the story just kind of pauses or something when they go their separate ways, and we hear one of them narrate a bit, and just like that, the Clone Wars ended, and you know, everything we knew had changed forever, or something like that. Another thing they could do in the last episode is maybe even part of it they could show a little bit into the future. You know what I mean? Like after everything with Order 66 happens, and then, you know, the final few moments of the episode kind of like flashes into the future. You know, maybe showing Ahsoka on some planet or something kind of by herself, you know, and Rex off somewhere by himself. And then that's how they end up ending the episode. Kind of like at the end of Rebels, when you see that flash forward past Return of the Jedi and Ahsoka's waiting there for Sabine. You know, that would be cool as well to see. Do you think also that we'll see Vader at all in the last episode maybe? That's also another possibility, because they could potentially show him in animated form. Yeah, so that's it for this video, guys. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I will do the same back, and I will respond to the comments as always. And until next time, guys, take care. See you Friday.